Happening today, new security rules take effect at U.S. airports requiring people to have a real ID in order to fly.
Yeah, but those without the upgraded ID may not be turned away. Bill Keller live at MSP International with more on what passengers can expect. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning, guys. And we've got a surprising test of the system to report on this morning as well. Passports, of course, have always been required to fly internationally. But starting today, anyone 18 and older will need a real ID to board a domestic flight. These new requirements, intended to improve airport security, have been in the works for decades. In fact, Congress passed the Real ID Act back in 2005. Enforcing the deadline, a different story. It's been delayed for years, and now, just as the new rules go into effect today, Homeland Security says passengers who do show up without a real ID can still fly. But give yourself plenty of extra time and be prepared to go through a little additional screening, something that Kyle Potter with Thrifty Travelers says few passengers may be prepared for.
There are, very common alternatives, especially a passport. Global entry card is another one. If you haven't just taken this seriously, why would you have that in your wallet? Why would you have it in your backpack or in your luggage when you're traveling today? So there are going to be a significant amount of people who are coming to the airport today and tomorrow and probably even into next week and beyond who just aren't ready for this.
Yeah, that said, it's been less than 5 minutes to get through TSA all morning long. In fact, that's how long it took Kyle Potter himself to do that, to test, to see what happens behind the scenes at TSA. Potter booked a flight to Denver this morning, and when he presented that standard driver's license, this is what he was given. He was given a stern, simple verbal warning along with this red card. Take a look at the examples, though, of what a Minnesota Real ID looks like. If your driver's license has that gold star in the right-hand corner, forget about everything I've had to say. You're all set. If not, you're in for a world of hurt. You'll need to apply for a real ID before your next flight, but be prepared to wait because it's about 2 months to catch up the backlog of real ID applications with the Department of Vehicle Services. If you don't have a real ID, as he said, you can use a passport if you got the passport card or even an enhanced driver's license. You can use those at TSA checkpoints. Eventually, though, the free pass is going to wear out. It has to. The new IDs also will be needed for certain federal buildings as well. Tom Chinoo, back to you.
Yeah, a lot